Now takeout is quietly changing the lifestyle of Chinese people. People only need to open their mobile phones to place an order, and a delivery boy will deliver hot food to their doorstep in a few minutes. However, the truth behind these seemingly delicious meals is not as alluring as it appears. This is what happens in the back of a takeout restaurant. Would you still dare to eat takeout made in a place like this? The delivery boy directly told another person that the meal he bought was very unhygienic.
我刚点了个外卖，80多块钱。
I ordered a takeaway which cost over 80 yuan. Then, as soon as it was delivered, the delivery boy knocked on the door. The first thing he said to me when I opened it was, "Brother, don't order from this takeaway anymore. It's so dirty." I watched what he did and thought, seriously, don't order from this place in the future. To be honest, I'm very hungry now. It's more than 80 yuan. Can I still eat takeout now? Some time ago, migrant workers in Beijing were shocked by a piece of news. Many highly rated, seemingly clean takeaways have disgusting food hygiene conditions. While watching the video, many people discovered their favorite takeaway restaurants were all on the exposed list. One of the takeout production sites is near a communication university. Many migrant workers and students live in that area, and takeout is part of their daily lives. Some people instantly lost their appetite after reading this news and no longer wanted to buy takeout. Some netizens lamented that even though everyone chooses carefully, escaping the hygiene trap behind takeout is still difficult. These videos show the real scenes of those places. The kitchen is messy and full of oil, and even delivery boys and garbage hauling workers are traveling in the same area. Some seemingly regular stores only use photos and fake documents to deceive consumers, and the internal environment is terrible. Secret interview footage shows that many shops with high ratings on takeout platforms have a lot of flies and dirt in the kitchens. Employees piled raw and cooked food haphazardly, and some even spit on the ground. These stores often use fake addresses and fake photos. Once there is a problem and they are closed, they can always change their names and come back online again. I found on the food delivery platform LME that the 7th-ranked Wanjing barbecue store is actually located in an ordinary residential building. The business license used belongs to the resident, and the spacious and bright dining environment displayed on the app is totally false information. Similar situations are common in the food delivery industry. The investigation also revealed the poor environment in some food courts. For example, this restaurant sells over 3,000 meals per month and has a rating of over 4.6 on both delivery platforms. However, the store is located in a food court, and its name is different from the platform on the internet. This food court is adjacent to a large waste recycling station. See, this is what actual filth looks like in the kitchen. What's even more shocking is that this takeaway shop uses the same business license and food business license as more than 30 other takeout stalls in the area. And the actual holders of these licenses have nothing to do with the store operators. The person in charge admitted that the license is for rent and can be used at any stall. He even revealed that multiple food delivery accounts can share the same business license. In addition, another food court named Jingmen Liu also has similar problems. More than 40 takeout shops use the same address and license, and the hygienic conditions are poor. Reporters from Chinese media found that renting business licenses to open stores on food delivery platforms is common, and there are similar food delivery gathering places in many urban areas. There is also a netizen who claims to have delivered food in 2022. He recently posted a video on the Chinese internet revealing some unknown inside stories of the food delivery industry. He pointed out that many of the meals ordered by users on takeout platforms do not come from the kitchens of the restaurants they order, but are made in underground kitchens in specific areas of the city. These kitchen gathering places are not open to the public and are focused solely on serving takeout. The reporter mentioned that hundreds of kitchens are operating centrally in these places. Delivery workers take meals from these hidden kitchens and rest in these compounds when there are no orders. What's even more shocking is that the whistleblower claimed that the stores with the highest ratings and sales on the food delivery platform were opened by the platform itself. Negative reviews of these stores can be immediately deleted by the back end, and data such as sales and positive reviews can also be tampered with at will. Other food delivery writers also exposed many of the true conditions of the food delivery industry. The food you ordered was given to me, but I didn't even eat it. It's really dirty. I walked into a takeaway shop in a small alley. There was a pile of instant noodles piled up in the store, placed directly on the ground, covered in dust. Oh my god, the boss just threw the instant noodles into the pot when it came to cooking noodles. What do you think is the expensive pot soup? Let me tell you, what kind of tomato pot soup is there? There is no tomato at all. It's all chemical additive, and it makes a pot of soup that I don't know what it is. As for the environment in the store, flies are flying all over the place. Now that the weather is getting cooler, flies and mosquitoes don't forget to bite us. I waited there for a while and watched them wash the vegetables. Do you think they would clean them well? Take the vegetables straight out of the bag and look for any big chunks of mud. No mud? Just throw them into the pot. Oh my god, is this the so-called high-end spicy hot pot you eat? Many people think that ordering takeout means they are eating high-end and clean. You feel superior to others, so you always ask for takeout. Where is my takeout? Why hasn't it been delivered yet? Do you think that what you are eating is high-end food? Did you know that your dog may not even eat the takeaway you ordered? This is an actual video taken by a delivery boy of the back end of a fried rice business. Some netizens rush to the back kitchen of the takeaway shop to check. Boss, are these dishes yours? Why did you bring me this food when I ordered it? How disgusting. Look at your ingredient tray. It's disgusting. Brother, look what this is. What kind of water is that? Brother, look at your place. The dishes are not even washed. The Chinese cabbage was put into the carton without even being washed, and the carton was not even torn apart. You are too ungrateful. The environment at your home is really bad. I have to report you. I will report your takeaway shop now. The environment is too bad. Don't touch me. Don't do it. Let me ask you, can you feed your family this kind of food? Can you eat it yourself? To avoid these unscrupulous takeaways, consumers have invented many tricks, such as only ordering from stores with photos of physical stores and giving priority to small, neat stores. However, as merchants upgrade their methods, many methods gradually become ineffective. Some people are starting to think of ways to find really clean restaurants with the help of delivery riders. As a result, a blogger tried to ask riders to recommend the cleanest store nearby, but the answer he got was, there are no clean takeaway stores nearby. A reporter also went undercover to take real-life photos of high-selling takeout restaurants. Try to order as little takeout as possible, especially from stores with high sales, especially for those stores with monthly sales of tens of thousands. Their sales volume, good reviews, and even addresses can be faked. Some stores are located in remote alleys, but they are positioned as if they are in a large commercial center, misleading consumers into thinking they are big brands. Many of these stores only do takeout and no dine-in. They use cooking bags which they take out when it's time to eat and put them next to boiling water or defrost them in the microwave. After someone places an order, they directly put the food package into the takeout box, put it in the insulated box, heat it slightly, and then send it out. The shelf life of these food packages is generally up to 1 year, and they are likely to have a lot of preservatives added, which is harmful to the body if eaten for a long time. Especially now that the weather is so hot, most small workshops don't have air conditioning. The people who cook don't wear shirts and sweat profusely. The sweat drips into the dishes at every turn. It's disgusting to think about it. This production environment is indescribable, so everyone can imagine it for themselves. If you want to eat healthy takeaways, be sure to choose freshly fried and cooked stores that offer dine-in food that you are familiar with. At least the hygienic conditions are guaranteed. When I see those cheap takeaways, especially after understanding the production process of the ingredients, I want to order as little as possible. That is, many so-called freshly cooked meals are actually prepared dishes made years ago, simply heated and served with fresh rice. In China, the quality of prepared dishes is extremely poor. These foods contain harmful substances that even animals can recognize. A similar situation was exposed during the Mid-Autumn Festival this year. At that time, a video showed domestic mooncakes were placed on the ground and several dogs were unwilling to eat them after sniffing them. Some takeaway merchants sell hundreds of orders daily with cheap instant food packages. All they have to do is buy a cooking kit, heat it up, and plate it. One merchant said 3 people, including the boss, can sell takeout worth more than 3,000 yuan daily during the peak season. So what is the quality of instant bags? Some manufacturers use meat raw materials that are far below the market price. Some of these meats have been stored for nearly a year, and the hygienic conditions during production are extremely poor. Ingredients are not only picked up and used randomly when they fall on the ground, but the staff stir them by hand when making sauce. Some employees even revealed that soy protein is injected into the beef to increase its weight, but in fact, the meat cannot be eaten at all. In the kitchens of some stores, employees stomp on ingredients with their feet, and this store has impressive sales on the takeaway platform. In addition, star-rated hot pot restaurants were exposed to recycle old oil and even recycle leftover ingredients from customers to serve again. There has been recent incidents of mass poisoning from takeout food. I never expected that this dish would cause mass food poisoning and even the National Health Commission would intervene. This is what happened in Zhengzhou 2 days ago. Ms. Wang from Zhengzhou ordered 51 portions of rice and chicken nuggets for the company. As a result, more than 20 employees suffered from food poisoning that night. Some were dizzy, some were vomiting, and 6 people were even admitted to the hospital. It was shocking. How could a good meal turn into poison? The root of the problem lies in the ingredients' freshness and the production environment's cleanliness. These not only cause the taste of food to be greatly reduced, but may also bring health risks. The rapid development of China's food delivery platforms not only brings food safety issues, but also imposes a serious burden on the environment. The number of takeout users in China has reached 600 million, and at least 400 million disposable packaging boxes and plastic bags are produced every week. This plastic waste takes hundreds of years to degrade, ultimately affecting people's health through the food chain. In today's takeout market, people not only have to worry about food safety, but they also have to deal with rising prices. Takeaways that once cost 20 yuan now cost more than 30 yuan, and many merchants have even increased profits by reducing portion sizes and shrinking packaging. Faced with increasingly expensive takeout products of poor quality, some migrant workers have returned to dine-in food. Brands such as McDonald's and KFC have offered discounts on set meals of RMB 9.9 or US $1.40 to attract consumers to their stores. At the same time, more and more high-end catering brands have had to cut prices to attract customers. However, for migrant workers who are pressed for time, although dining in is more cost-effective, it's time-consuming, and takeout is still the last option. Poor Chinese people.